that I never see you again.
I've seen you every day since we've been apart. It was you, Emily. It was always you.
We're back. Finn Atlantic International Film Festival. Your festival, your way.
I'm Wayne Carter, Executive Director at Finn. Welcome to our 2021 Atlantic International Film Festival program launch. One of the things that has become very apparent to many of us these last 18 months is just how important art is, and as an extension, how important it is to experience different art forms within a group of like-minded people. Sitting at home, watching a movie is an act we have all grown very accustomed to, but it certainly does not have the same sensory impact as big screen excitement. The ability to get lost in entertainment and thought is truly the domain of the cinema, and we are so happy to be back and to have you with us. We're still not back to normal per se with social distancing and masking, but we are elated to once again be championing our local industry and the movie world at large. Film festivals are where you can uncover delight and expect the unexpected. Films reflect the world we live in and reverberate with timeliness. And what a time we are in. As a not-for-profit organization, the support we receive from our partners, both government and corporate, allows the festival to continue to do what we do with our annual calendar of events, including Finn Kids, Finn Outdoor, Finn Atlantic Cinematheque, and Finn Partners. As we began our planning back in the spring around this year's events, it was already apparent that the thought of widespread international travel was probably not going to be our reality. So we began in earnest to once again envision our Finn Partners co-production market as an online initiative. Finn Partners is our world-renowned international film co-production market that is entering its 24th year. In these times of COVID, with international travel not an option, we are taking the market online once again as Finn Partners Connection. Please welcome Morgan Salter, Finn Partners Manager, to tell you all about the exciting things we have planned for this year's delegates.
Hello. While we enthusiastically continue to look forward to the return of a bustling in-person Finn Partners, where we can once again welcome international filmmakers and decision makers from all over the world here to our beautiful city, we're pleased to have established a virtual format in 2020 that allows us to host a world-class co-production market completely online. Over the past year and a half, we have seen the demonstrated resilience, perseverance, and power of independent producers, and it's clear that one-to-one access to creative partners, deal makers, and funders is more essential than ever. We're pleased to be able to facilitate that access through our circumstantial virtual market, Finn Partners Connection. Producers, sales agents, financiers, and industry executives from around the world will be able to connect through interactive digital panels, roundtables, and one-to-one meetings from the comfort and safety of their home offices. Each delegate is provided a full agenda of pre-scheduled one-to-one meetings with those they've requested to meet, and these one-to-one meetings form the heartbeat of Finn Partners Connection. 2021 marks the 24th year of our unique market, and each year we're pleased to include an increasingly impressive delegation of entertainment industry leaders. The online delivery of Finn Partners Connection makes the market completely accessible and convenient to delegates based anywhere in the world. Building on last year's success, we received a record number of project submissions this year. Selected producers will attend with 107 feature film and television projects at all stages of development, with the goal of moving their projects one step closer into production. This year's selected projects in development are fresh, original, diverse, compelling, and span across genres and regions. Of the 107 selected projects, 58 are from Canada, with 9 provinces represented. 7 participating Canadian producers also have feature films playing at this year's festival, including Jason Arsenault, Julie Baldassi, Terry Greenlaw, Jennifer Holness, Jenna McMillan, Brendan Sawatsky, Nancy Urich, and Hank White. This year, we are pleased to be connecting screen industry leaders across time zones, with delegates joining us virtually from 24 countries, including Canada, Brazil, the United Kingdom, South Africa, New Zealand, India, France, and of course, the USA, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, where we're turning our focus for the second of a 2-year spotlight. Regional projects have been officially selected from Benelux production companies, Artemis Productions, Happy Moon Productions, Windmill Film, Fanta Film, Mulholland Pictures, Accento Films, Revolver Amsterdam, and Deal Productions. We also have a strong roster of South American projects selected this year, with selected projects represented by 9 production companies from Argentina, Brazil, and Colombia. The full list of selected projects will be available on the Finn Partners website leading up to the September event. With such a rich range of compelling and diverse projects selected for this year's market, we look forward to facilitating new connections, partnerships, and financing opportunities between delegates to help propel these stories into production and onto the screen. In addition to our roster of top industry delegates and projects, Finn Partners Connection presents a series of daily webinars during the market. Our case studies shine a light on feature film and television co-productions and include world-class producers and executives, generally diving deep into the intricacies of their projects. To conclude our programming, we're thrilled to present a virtual fireside chat with Brent Haynes on Wednesday, September 22nd. Brent recently joined the Amazon Studios team as head of scripted series for Canada. Joined by journalist Kelly Townsend from Playback Magazine as the moderator, Brent will discuss his role and mandate for Amazon Studios in Canada and how the pitching process has evolved over the past 20 years, including what it takes to get from development to series order. Of course, we couldn't do any of this without the support of our generous funding partners. Thank you to Telefilm Canada, RBC Royal Bank, Nova Scotia Communities Culture and Heritage, and the Canada Media Fund. Thank you to all our corporate, community, and creative partners, and of course, an extra big thank you to the rest of the Finn Partners team putting things together behind the scenes.
We lived off the grid about 30 years.
Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah.
We make our own patchouli-scented candles. We follow a strict fruitarian diet, like the Incas.
We don't need electricity
Or TV.
or movies. Right, Janet? Janet?
We're back.
Janet?
Finn Atlantic International Film Festival. Your festival, your way.
Thank you, Morgan. Bringing delegates from all over the world into our beautiful city is certainly one of the prime reasons Finn Partners is known globally, and the closing lobster dinner is always a highlight. And while Finn Partners and the Atlantic International Film Festival will not be hosting any parties or receptions this year due to the ongoing public health restrictions, rest assured, we will be bringing them back in full force in 2022. And speaking of the Atlantic International Film Festival, it's time to talk movies. This year's event has 2 components. The first is the In Cinema Atlantic International Film Festival, running from September 16 to 23, in person here at Cineplex Park Lane in downtown Halifax. The theaters will all be properly cleaned and maintained to current public health guidelines, and all audiences will be socially distanced through our reserved seating protocols. The second component is the return of Finn Stream, which this year will present a curated program of Atlantic Canadian content. Finn's primary purpose has always been to be the champion of our local filmmakers, and this unique platform allows us to deliver the best of our region's screen content to anyone, anywhere in Atlantic Canada. For clarity, Finn Stream presents the region's best, while the In Cinema Festival presents all of this, as well as the best of Canadian and international cinema. Due to the reserved seating and social distancing, Finn will be unable to offer passes for the in-cinema experience. However, single tickets and discounted ticket packages will be offered through our online box office, which will open on September the 1st at 10 a.m. We will offer a pass option for the Finn Stream online program. To begin the program announcements, please welcome Alex Brundage, Program Manager at Finn.
Hello and welcome. This year's program will feature 156 films from 34 countries featuring 28 different languages. As has been a long-standing tradition at the festival, the cornerstone of our programming will be a showcase of Atlantic Canadian productions, with 20 feature-length and 65 short films from the 4 Atlantic provinces featured in this year's lineup. Over 80 in-theater presentations will take place, with the necessary health and distancing protocols, at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane from September 16th to 23rd. And all Atlantic Canadian productions in this year's program will also be featured in 28 screenings on the festival's online platform, FinStream. We'll start today's film programming announcements with details of the 2021 Documentaries program. We're showcasing some amazing documentary talent from Atlantic Canada this year. The program includes the following: from New Brunswick, The Silence from festival alumni Renee Blanchard, an examination of sexual abuse within the Catholic Church. From Newfoundland and Labrador, The Beotuck Story, Christopher Aylward's debunking of the myth of the Beotuck's extinction. And from Nova Scotia, Dementia Dad and Me from Hannah Mintzloff, Elizabeth Bishop and the Art of Losing by director John D. Scott, Marie and Megan Wright's Freedom Swell, In the Realm of Death and Dreaming from filmmaker Joanna J. Lunn, Jumping the Apex by Kaylee McLennan, Jason Taylor's A New World of Hurt, which will screen with Cameron Lane's Monroski versus Grand Mananner, Our Hearts Aren't Disabled by Josh Dunn and Orit Shimoni, and Rare Bird Alert from director Michael Melsky. All of the Atlantic Canadian productions I just mentioned will be presented both in theater at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane, as well as through our online presentation platform, FinStream. We have a number of great Canadian and international titles that will be presented exclusively in theater at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane as part of this year's documentaries program. From Connie Littlefield's Better Living Through Chemistry, to Melanie C. Miller's Ruth Weiss, The Beat Goddess, to Elamaya Tailfeather's Gima B. Bitson, The Meaning of Empathy, to Chell Turingen and Riley Sparks' Small Town Pride, our doc program has much to offer. And now here's a look at some of the films in this year's documentary program.
Dad, can you introduce yourself to the camera?
No.
Can you say what your name is? What's your name?
You have to start again.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Yes, my name is Rainer Minzloff.
So, Dad, tell me what's important to you about the photographs that you have?
What's important to me?
Dad has been diagnosed with Lewy body dementia. It's a kind of dementia that affects the nerves in the brain, and you see a slow decrease in the person's cognition and physical abilities over years.
Talking on command like that is not, it's not very easy. Fotos halten einen Moment fest, in dem man irgendeine Gelegenheit im Familienleben oder mit Freunden aufheben will.
There's this idea that as a Black person, you don't do certain things, particularly Black children, and especially Black people from North Preston. The North Preston Surf Program is designed to teach people of African descent how to surf. When we first started having conversations about potentially offering a surfing program, I would talk to people and I would see their faces change.
The majority of the people living in North Preston cannot swim.
We grew up with the lake, and I wasn't allowed the lake, so that's why I have a bit of a fear of the water.
This young fella died in the water, so a lot of us, we never went back to learn how to swim.
There's this element and reality of trauma.
It's amazing now to go to the beach and to see lots of people of color. It changes what we believe is possible.
It addresses a safety concern with the inception in slavery. It addresses historical racism in segregated beaches all over the world.
What I like most about surfing is that you can feel confident about yourself.
I always dreamed of going surfing.
The first time I got on a wave, it didn't even seem real.
There's a future that we can't see yet in the programming that we're doing because we see kids changing their relationship to water.
This is home, Ghana, otherwise known as Kainai, or the Blood Reserve. Nestled in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, Kainai is the largest reserve in Canada. Beginning in 2014, fentanyl flooded the illicit drug trade on the reserve. This new reality has forced our community to approach addiction in radically different ways.
The difficulty was in convincing people that harm reduction is the route that we have to take.
By no means is it celebrating addiction, but what it does is it celebrates the lives of people without judgment.
Our group here is looking at expanding what we have to do to help our community heal.
There you go. I could save a life.
It's very heart-wrenching when you go on a call and people are breathless.
And we can't sit back and expect things to change without doing the work.
Trying to get off these oxy-80s by yourself, it's hard.
The next thing we want to do is address a detox facility on reserve.
History marks the Bloods as some of the fiercest, strongest people there ever was. And I want us to get to that point again. I'm happy.
We have a Blackfoot word that's called Gimmat-bi Bitsin, which means giving kindness to each other.
Thank you.
And that means also compassion for those who are suffering.
It's an amazing thing that they've done. And in my eyes, they're heroes.
If the world is crazy and I'm too, why doesn't this feel normal?
Would you date someone with a disability?
Josh, what is this film about, brother?
Man, this film is about so much, you know. It's about me going out into the world trying to find love, but also to encompass other people's perspectives. I'm trying to help people and hope that I'm able to achieve that.
I think the biggest thing that needs to change is just society's idea that we can't be contributing partners the same way anybody else can.
Our media has taught them that people with disabilities are less and that they can expect less in their lives.
He's actually very, quite an intelligent man, quite perceptive. We've had great conversations.
I did feel really like, if you want to be with somebody else, somebody who can walk or somebody who can go on hikes or somebody who has a driver's license, I felt like I kept having to make a lot of apologies and leniencies to accommodate this guy who was, this able-bodied man.
I feel misunderstood, I guess, but I keep trying. I try to focus on the positive. I just want a perspective and mine as well as others to be seen that hasn't really been seen before. Maybe I can talk to them through this film. And maybe they'll see that I'm just different, man. That's it. I'm just different.
Ain't it crazy to be so blue?
Une journée, j'ai mentionné, ça se pourrait être que j'aurais une clé de l'aréna puis que je pourrais les patiner les matins avant d'aller à l'école. Ça fait que il m'a dit que oui. Mais en retour, il fallait que je fasse des choses. Ça commençait par du touchement, puis ça finit par du violage. C'est un cochon.
Tu te dis, bon, oui, il y en a des pédophiles. Il y a des enfants qui vont être victimes de pédophilie dans un village comme Capelé. Mais plus de 50% de tous les enfants, là, ça s'explique plus.
The church, with its focus on power and privilege, has to die as it is.
L'Église catholique, une fois, m'avait dit notre plan stratégique, nous, il y a 300 ans d'avance. Et les gens qui ont été abusés, c'est un problème très temporel et qui va s'éteindre au bout de quelques années. C'est-à-dire que les gens meurent. Et que, rendu là, l'Église continue.
Why didn't we have a system that could accommodate these victims and provide the maximum access to justice, like other parts of Canada have right now?
I think any woman's road is easier if she's beautiful. The way I look has helped me in my life. But even my beauty doesn't change that I'm black.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman.
What I love about Miss Black America pageant is it creates a space for us to continue to celebrate Black beauty unapologetically.
I wanted to be a part of the Miss Black America pageant. I needed to feel as though I mattered and my voice mattered.
Little white kids would always comment on your hair. Oh, it's so big. You look like a lion. You know, like you look like an animal. No one else says that to anybody else. In the realm of beauty, Black has to be minimized. People tell me, all right, when you gonna straighten your hair? Your hair, your hair, your hair.
When you don't love yourself, you don't love anything.
There are only 3 models for what a Black woman can be. Somebody's caretaker or maid, this over-sexualized video girl, or they're an angry Black woman. We're more than that.
In a global world, we are moving towards a very different mixed ideal.
What's considered ghetto is now popular.
The history of race is such a painful one that then to just be like, I like the way this looks. It's so dismissive.
This concept of beauty was being applied to me, but I never believed I needed to look that way. To be beautiful, to be great, to be excellent. This is what everybody comes to see anyway.
Let's keep embracing that beauty because it's always been here and it ain't going away. 'Cause I am me. You are yours. I am black. I am beautiful.
This year's features program includes many well-established filmmakers alongside new voices, with stories that will entertain and inspire the festival's audience. With 25 films and 15 countries represented in this program, it would take a great deal of time to go through every title with the detail that each deserves. So I hope you'll spend some time on Finpedia to become familiar with what's on offer. As always, we have some excellent films from Atlantic filmmakers ranging from blistering thrillers to heartwarming coming-of-age stories. 837 Rebirth from Juanita Peters, Shush from Michael Ray Fox, Stream Me from Stephanie Jolene, and The Color of Spring from Paul Andrew Kimball. All of these Atlantic features will be hosted on our FinStream platform for the duration of the festival and at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane. This year, we're proud to present such fantastic Canadian and international feature films as Everything Went Fine by Francois Ozon, Wife of a Spy, a World War II-era tale of deceit and espionage from Japanese director Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Ninja Baby, a fearless comedy from Norway's Ingvild Sve Flika. Guidance, a Chinese sci-fi thriller from Halifax's Nissan Sobani. Maria Chapdelaine, an epic adaptation of the Quebecois classic from director Sébastien Pilote. Cinema of Sleep, a psychological thriller from Nova Scotia's own Jeffrey St. Jules. And Mass, the feature directorial debut of actor Fran Kranz, among many other exceptional features. Now let's take a look at a few of those films.
Don't know the secrets of life and death. Don't know what happens after our last breath. Don't know the secrets of the pyramids. Don't know where the golden treasure is hid. I just know that I'm here. I just know that you're here. I don't know about tomorrow. All I know is that I'm crazy for you, crazy for you. Are any of us really free? I don't know, that's a mystery to me. Don't know how to stop the hate and the war. Don't know why we haven't both before. I just know that you're here. I just know that I'm here. I don't know about tomorrow. All I know is that I'm crazy for you, crazy for you, oh, crazy for you.
I've always wanted to be an opera singer.
Like in the shower?
Yeah, exactly. You got it in one, just like in the shower. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life as a fund manager. It's not who I am.
Well, who do you think you are then?
Well, I'm going to give myself the year to find out.
If you want to take the fast track, there is one way. Megan Jeffrey Bishop, you will love her. What do you want?
Singing lessons.
My God, you're even worse than I thought. The person who sent you owes me an apology. You owe me an apology.
Sorry.
Shut up! I haven't quite finished telling you how worthless you are. Some people say an opera singer needs to suffer. These are my rules. No drugs, no visitors, no alcohol.
But I'm staying in a pub.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
She's dreadful. It'd be a complete waste of time.
He's my other student.
Do you have any local specialties? You're the chef here as well.
It's not so difficult to imagine.
Don't think of her as a rival. The girl might have potential. La, come on, La. Where's your tongue? Keep singing.
I'd like to help you. Come over to my place.
Your place?
Can you feel the vibrations?
Yeah.
Do you think the girl can win the singer of renown?
It is possible.
I'm really confused right now. I came here to win a singing competition.
Hey, what's happened?
I can't do this.
You just had the same chance as I do.
And now, the big moment. The winner of Singer of Renown is...
It's just all so dramatic.
Oh, grow up. Start again, bar 32.
你跟我说吧，我能帮你。
我在苏姐的办公室，看她接受方小晴的专访，突然
我们被困在位于24层的安全屋里6个小时。
那苏姐，她没有帮你吗？
我只需要你，只有你。
别认识他20年，能在一起10年。我也不信任苏姐，不过我也不是完全无辜的，但我不能冒失去她的风险。哼，这真的是 NIS 啊？
真的？
你好，麦子轩。
哎，你脑子有人在说话吗？
有啊。
苏先生，如果你父亲还在，你会对他说什么？
我会谢谢他。
社会的基础是信任，信任的基础是真相。你丢掉了真相，就毁灭了信任。
灵儿，如果是别人都不知道的事情呢？
秘密比较容易隐瞒，但是我知道你在隐瞒什么。
我对他没感觉了，不信你问甜甜。
你知道我会为你付出一切的。当然了呀，你在说什么？我的幽闭恐惧症犯了。
什么？
你已经骗过杰克1次了。
你说过，我在谎言里是这个世界上最孤独的事情。
Dominus vobiscum et cum spiritu tuo.
Peut-être que de pas pouvoir faire notre religion tous les dimanches, ça nous empêche d'être aussi chanceux que les autres.
On est trop loin, c'est pas de notre faute.
Un garçon vous remanier ce bois, on va se mettre au travail, puis on va en faire de la terre. Puis le commencement du monde, il n'y a jamais eu un printemps comme ce printemps-là.
C'est quelque chose qui peut me consoler de rester si loin dans le bois, c'est de voir mes hommes faire un beau morceau de terre. Je suis sûre qu'il n'y a rien au monde de plus aimable que ça.
Là-bas, vous pourriez vivre au centre du monde, Maria. Plutôt que sur sa lisière.
Des hommes comme ça. On dirait que le bois connaît des magies pour vous attirer.
T'es trop dans la place la plus reculée du monde, quand t'as vécu trop longtemps comme moi.
Listen to my voice. Close your eyes. Quiet your mind.
Relax. 悪魔のような所業を僕は見た。
仲居をしていた草壁弘子が殺されました。ご存知ですか、この女。
私を疑ってらっしゃる。
草壁弘子を満州から連れ帰ったのは優作さんです。あなたとあなたのご亭主がこれからどう振る舞われるか、我々はそれを注視しています。
あなたがスパイなら私はスパイの妻になります。
おじさん以外の誰にも渡してはいけない。
この証拠を国際政治の場で発表する。
本当のことをおっしゃってください。
僕はスパイじゃない。信じるのか信じないのか。
あなたを変えたのはあの女です。
決定的な証拠だ。
あなたは何も見なかった。あなたには分かりようがない。
ひとえにあなたのことが心配なんです。
泰治君は君に惚れている。
やはり知らなければ何も信じることはできません。
あなたは連合国側のスパイですか。
誰が通報した。
あなたもよくご存知の方だ。
アメリカへ渡りましょう。私たち2人で捕 捕まることも死ぬことも怖くはありません。私が怖いのはあなたと離れることです。
Included in this year's lineup are the short film programs, featuring both a Canadian and international selection. Each one of these programs allows the audience to dive into different genres, filmmaking experiences, and countries. The most exciting part of going to a short film program is that you can be submerged in a dramatic story 1 minute, and then be holding back tears of laughter 5 minutes later. 2021 has given us a slew of great short films from across the Atlantic provinces. From New Brunswick, we have La Maestra by Line Woods, Martin Gauguin, and Albany Delacote, Willow Wisps from Peter de Niverville, A Place Called Home, or The Wind by Kenlin Lake Barlow, and Arc from Todd Frazier. Our Newfoundland and Labrador shorts include The Storm by Monica Kidd, Mummering Legends by Shane Mills, Evan's Drum by Ozzie Michelin, and many more. From Prince Edward Island, we have The Last Renaissance Man from Millefort Clarks, The Wraith of Rustico Vale by Justin O'Hanley, Then Sings My Soul from Susan Rogers, Bigudum Gek, A Mi'kmaq Heritage Landscape by John Hopkins, among many other great films from the island. Finally, from our home province of Nova Scotia, we have I Hate You by Coombe and Taylor Olson, Sometimes Nothing is Heaviest from Emily Ellis, Divinations by Simon Mutabazi and Daniel Bowes, Breakout by Kevin Hartford, Mulligan from Caitlin McCulloch, and many more. We have a lot of great films in our Next Gen Shorts program, which showcases some exceptional emerging talent. The program includes Creations by Benjamin Edwards, Dream Drum, Instrument of Spirit by Gary O'Connell and Michelle Tweed, Last Fish, First Boat by Kat Frick Miller and Jen Thornhill Verma, and Move by Blossom Mendoza, among many more. All of these Atlantic shorts will be featured in programs on our FinStream platform for the duration of the festival and at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane. Outside the Atlantic provinces, we have Oscar-nominated The Letter Room by Elvira Lind and starring Oscar Isaac, the beautifully poignant Flowing Home by Sandra Demaziere, the Iranian short Witness from Ali Asghari, and Sukur from rising star Hannah Cheeseman. From the dry comedic stylings of Resignation Cove by Rebecca Falvey, to the farm crime of The $1 Million Eel Deal by Stephanie Jolene, to the animated story of Red by Ron McDougall, to the thrills and chills of Face Off by Angus Swanty and Walter Forsythe, there's definitely something for everyone. And now back to Wayne.
I think most people would agree that this last year has been one of the more bizarre years overall in terms of world events and unusual happenings. Now let's add to that list. We are excited to announce the return of Extreme to the film festival again this year. And in the most 2021 of happenings, this year's Extreme film is also the 2021 Cannes Film Festival's award winner of the coveted Palme d'Or. When is the last time you could say, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before? Director Julia Ducournau takes the next step from her debut feature Raw with Titane, a full-throttle, pedal-to-the-metal fusion of flesh and steel that will take you to the cliff and over it. The BBC calls it the most shocking film of 2021, and David Ehrlich of IndieWire called Titane one of the wildest films to ever screen at Cannes. Let that sink in. Titane will screen 2 nights at this year's festival, just in case you want to be sure you saw what you think you saw.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Before we move into the next announcements, some further information about this year's festival. Our Finpedia online film resource returns today at www.finfestival.ca. Finpedia has all the synopses, stills, trailers, and screening information you need to plan your festival. Our Fin program guide will once again this year be an online download, which you can put on your phone, tablet, or print for your own use. We will not have printed guides available. The downloadable Fin program guide will be available on our website on September the 1st, the same day our online box office opens. Now here's Alex to tell you all about this year's special presentation lineup.
And now for the special presentations program. Featuring the newest and most anticipated films of the year, moviegoers will want to be the first in line to savor the sights and sounds of soon-to-be award-winning films. Let's start with the Atlantic Canadian productions in the Special Presentations program. Marking the feature filmmaking debut of Newfoundland actor, director, and writer Mark O'Brien, The Righteous tells the story of a burdened man who feels the wrath of a vengeful God after a visit from a mysterious stranger. Set in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, Piece by Chocolate tells the true story of the Haddad family, who rebuilt their Syrian chocolate business into a symbol for international peace and hope. Nova Scotian director Seth Smith's claustrophobic science fiction feature Tin Can sees a frontline parasitologist imprisoned in a life suspension chamber as the world enters quarantine. To escape, she must destroy the last of her kind. And Prince Edward Island director Adam Perry's A Small Fortune, a world premiere at the festival, follows a desperate man who finds a bag of lost money and decides to keep it secret. All of the Atlantic Canadian productions in the Special Presentations program will be presented both in theater at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane, as well as through our online presentation platform, FinStream. The following Canadian and international titles will be presented exclusively in theater at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane as part of this year's Special Presentations program. All My Puny Sorrows, Canadian filmmaker Michael McGowan's adaptation of Miriam Toe's award-winning novel. The beautifully animated Charlotte from Tahir Rana and Eric Warren. The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne from director Will Sharp, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Claire Foy. The animated documentary Flea from Danish filmmaker Jonas Pohr Rasmussen. Julia, Julie Cohen and Betsy West documentary on the life of Julia Child. Juniper from director Matthew Seville and starring Charlotte Rampling. Acclaimed Thai filmmaker Apichatpong Weerasethakul's Memoria, starring Tilda Swinton. The Middleman, director Bent Hamer's latest absurdist comedy. Mothering Sunday, adapted by Eva Hewson from Graham Swift's emotional novel. And Run Woman Run, the latest from award-winning Heiltsuk and Mohawk filmmaker Zoe Hopkins. Now let's take a look at some of the films in this year's Special Presentations program.
Prøv en lille smule længere op. Meget lidt. Så hvis du ligesom lukker øjnene nu, ja, og prøver at trække vejret sådan dybt ind. Hvad betyder ordet hjem for dig?
Hjem er noget, som er trygt.
Kaboul, les attaques des Moudjahidines repris.
Har du nogensinde fortalt din livshistorie før?
Nej. Vi skal ud. Det er nu. Jeg er dårligt samvittighed, at min bror han bliver tilbage. Vi flygtede med menneskesmuglerne. Det værste mennesker i mit liv. Har du fortalt Kasper nogle af de her historier overhovedet? Nej. Det tager tid at stå det på folk. Det går rundt. Og tænk tilbage. Så det er min fortid, og det jeg kan ikke flygte fra det, og jeg har heller ikke lyst. Jeg kan mærke, at der skal ske noget. Her starter jo min historie.
Samuel? Sam. Come closer. Turn around.
What?
I want to take a look at you.
Sarah's going to need your help. I have to sort out Ruth's trust in England. She's your mother, but you're going to help look after her whether you like it or not.
The main thing is her leg. I just need your help with moving her, really. Keeping her company.
Believe me, this is far more humiliating for me than it is for you. Gin to here, water to here, and a squeeze of lemon.
So how much is an alcoholic drink anyway?
2 cases in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yes. Don't ever water it down.
Do you like another shot?
Seems I've run out of ammunition. I'm surprised you sent him away to boarding school. He always said it ruined your life.
Keeps him out of trouble.
Why did you come here? I'd have some small talk first.
You have a broken leg and you and Dad hate each other.
No, I don't hate him.
She was really there, on the front lines, taking photos.
She looks like she's had a lot of fun. I think we should have a party.
Oh, guess the word got around.
You sound like my kind of people.
What do you want?
One more passionate love affair.
I should never have allowed her into our lives. She'll go back eventually.
That would be a shame.
Most people like sunsets. I love the sunrise. Again! It's like a rumble from the core of the earth. Bang! And then it shrinks.
This is probably 6,000 years old.
Oh.
Yes. Drilled into her head to release bad spirits.
Two Boston creams, please.
All right.
Wait, no, 4.
Thought
I told you no eating in bed.
Sorry, cookies just call me at night.
Here, give me one.
What was your breakfast plan today? Oh, wait, no, I know what it was. Donuts?
Easy, Dr. Oz.
Oh. You need some electrolytes. You look like crap.
Jonah! Auntie Jess!
You have type 2 diabetes, Beck.
Her mother had it.
For a second, I thought you died.
Do I look sick to you?
I need you to promise me that you're gonna go on a diet and you're gonna start exercising and you're gonna beat this thing.
Totally.
I signed us up for a 10K run.
Can you let me do my exercising my own way? I'm exercising right now.
No. You're probably sitting there in your house coat.
I'm not. I'm Jess. I'm running. I'm running so fast.
Maybe you should take up running, Beck. It'd do you good.
Do I know you?
Tom Longboat is one of Canada's greatest sports heroes.
1907?
What the heck?
You're just in my head. I don't even know why I'm listening to you. You're not even real.
It's your first 10K. Good for you.
Whoa.
So you got a medal for giving up?
Say you're gonna do something, you get all gung-ho, and then you quit.
Mom, I just want to go live with my dad.
Everyone I love leaves me.
You're more afraid of being left than dying.
Do me a favor and don't talk.
Run for him.
They have to fight. I just want to go to a world where I feel like I'm winning at life.
Do they have bacon on this world? Because that world would be perfect if you know where it is.
Bacon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I used to take my mom's language classes, but when she died, I don't know, I couldn't keep going. I hate it when you act like I should know what you're saying. What's the soonest a person can go from someone like me to a marathon runner?
A couple months of steady training would be fast.
I'm gonna do it in a month.
I'll help you. Runners! Take your mark!
Well, you don't gotta yell.
Go! I said go!
I'm just calling to let you know that I'm running a big marathon thing tomorrow. I'm giving thanks each mile. So that every mile has a reason to run.
There's a good chance you won't be finishing it, right?
I can't learn my language without my family. If I can do this one small thing, I don't know, maybe they'll believe in me again.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You will be keep short. Short.
The opening night gala returns this year with Wildhood. Written and directed by Breton Hannum, a two-spirit all-new filmmaker raised in Kespuichku, Mi'kma'ki, Wildhood is an uplifting and inspiring adventure and an indelible celebration of Mi'kmaq heritage and community. Redefining the conventional road movie through an all-new world view, Hannum presents a coming-of-age story that speaks to the importance of connecting with language and culture and discovering who you truly are. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Thursday, September the 16th, beginning at 7 p.m. Online access through FinStream will also be available for 24 hours, starting at 7 p.m. on Thursday the 16th. Here's a clip from Wildhood, the festival's opening gala presentation. The festival will feature Atlantic Canadian productions in 2 additional galas this year, including the Atlantic Gala presentation of Dawn, Her Dad, and the Tractor, which follows a family on an odyssey toward understanding. Shelley Thompson's feature directorial debut follows a father and daughter as they cautiously rebuild their relationship and come to understand the mechanics of the heart. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Friday, September the 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Online access through FinStream will also be available for 24 hours, starting at 7 p.m. on Friday, September the 17th. Here's a trailer from Dawn, Her Dad, and the Tractor, the festival's Friday night Atlantic Gala.
Hi, help you?
Jesus.
Miranda.
No, Dad. It's me. Dawn.
Oh my God.
Hey, like Dawn, her brother?
When did? It's been happening since I left. And Mom knew. Yes.
I don't get it. Do we have to do a wake?
The town loves a wake. The town loved Miranda.
Do we just forget that you were someone else?
I wasn't someone else. Google it.
Hey, man.
Oh, he calls everybody man.
Hey, you still playing soccer, Donnie?
Dawn.
Which side do you play for now?
Do you know if you can get more parts for the Jubilee? I thought maybe I could try fixing it.
You know nothing about that tractor.
She kept my secrets.
They got nothing on me.
And I kept hers. Oh, she wanted this to be joyful. Be funny, she said.
I'm Dawn.
Dawn?
Miranda's...
Jesus.
Nope, just her daughter.
Also included in this year's gala presentations is the Real East Coast Shorts Gala. Presented by CBC, the Real East Coast Shorts Gala features 9 short films by an impressive cast of Atlantic Canadian filmmakers, including Jenny Williams with Naluyak Night, Induk Lee with Baduk, Millifior Clarks with Love in Quarantine, Todd Frazier with the Gaelic They Were Full of Tales, Charles Wall with The Moil, Andrea Cass with Spin, Mathieu Gauvreau with The Voice of Henriette, Rebecca Falvey with The Agnostics, and Taylor Olson with Second Wedding. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Sunday, September the 19th, starting at 7 p.m. Online access through FinStream will also be available for 24 hours, starting at 7 p.m. on Sunday, September 19. The remainder of the gala presentation lineup will be presented exclusively at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane. The third film in Joachim Trier's Oslo trilogy, The Worst Person in the World, was the talk of this year's Cannes Film Festival, where it won Best Actress for Renata Rienzev. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Saturday, September the 18th, starting at 7 p.m. Directed by acclaimed filmmaker Zhang Yimou, a 3-time Academy Award nominee for Best Foreign Language Film, 1 Second is a beautiful, moving, and deeply personal homage to the redemptive power of film. In the vein of the classic Cinema Paradiso, it is an unforgettable love letter to cinema. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Monday, September the 20th, starting at 7 p.m. Petit Maman, French director Céline Sciamma's latest film, is a beautiful and tender tale that's sure to become a family classic. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Tuesday, September the 21st, starting at 7 p.m. And marking the feature film directorial debut from award-winning Cree Métis writer-director Danis Goulet, Night Raiders is a female-driven dystopian drama about resilience, courage, and love, where a desperate Cree woman joins an underground band of vigilantes to infiltrate a state children's academy and get her daughter back. Screenings at Cineplex Cinemas Park Lane take place on Wednesday, September the 22nd, starting at 7 p.m. Here's a look at some of these incredible films.
Vi skal opp her, ja.
Okay.
Hva heter du for noe?
Julia.
Jeg heter Eivind. Eivind.
Ikke si det.
Hvorfor ikke det?
For da bare finner jeg deg på Facebook og så...
Ja. Det er lurt.
Ok?
Ok.
Ha det.
Ha det. Vi var ikke utro, da.
Vi var ikke det?
Vi var ikke det.
Nei.
Ha det.
Ha det.
C'est quoi?
C'est mes trucs d'enfant. Elle avait tout gardé.
T'étais pas la reine de l'orthographe. Maman, tu la faisais où ta cabane?
Dans les bois, juste derrière.
Ça te fait de la peine d'être ici?
J'aimais bien cette chambre.
Moi aussi, je suis triste.
Elle a préféré partir ce matin. On a décidé que ce serait mieux comme ça. J'ai une mission pour toi. Le placard, dans le couloir. Comme ça, on part vite d'ici, puis on la retrouve.
Tu viens m'aider? Je t'avais jamais vu avant. Tu m'as pas dit comment tu t'appelais. Nelly. Je suis chez ma grand-mère. Elle est morte la semaine dernière. J'aime bien faire des petites tiges de chocolat et les manger. J'ai retrouvé l'endroit de la cabane de maman. On ne parlait jamais de quand vous étiez enfant.
T'exagères, on te raconte tout le temps.
Oui, mais c'est que des petites histoires. Et j'ai un secret. Je suis ton enfant. Tu viens du futur. Tu seras d'accord pour que je dorme chez elle?
Quand?
Je sais pas, elle m'a pas encore invitée. Je pense déjà à toi. Je suis contente qu'on se soit rencontrés.
And the festival's closing night gala will be the Laugh Out Loud Spanish Comedy Official Competition, directed by Mariano Cohn and Gaston Duprat, and starring Penelope Cruz and Antonio Banderas. Official competition explores that most ambitious of tasks, movie making, with characteristic insight and black comic wit. Screenings at Cineplex Cinema Park Lane take place on Thursday, September the 23rd, starting at 7 p.m. Here's a sneak peek at the festival's closing night gala.
Venga, vamos allá. Vale, ¿preparados? ¡Acción!
Toda la suerte, compañero. Te hará falta.
Pretenciosa, viciosa, genio, loca. Relaja, relaja.
Ya, relaja, Lola, pero es que con esto...
No cortes.
Cartagena.
Y no es la primera vez que yo trabajo con un idiota.
Pues ya no soporto más.
What a program. We can't wait to see you here to enjoy it. As is the norm for 2021, a lot of what we have done in the past with the festival is different this year. Here are some key takeaways so everyone can begin to plan their festival experience this year, be it cinema or online or both. Finn continues to be your festival, your way. We will not have a physical walk-up box office this year. Instead, our online box office will open at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, September the 1st at finfestival.ca. Remember, if you're attending any of our in-cinema screenings, you must have a ticket in advance which assures you a reserved, socially distant seat. For this reason, we will not be offering the Festival Pass option for our in-cinema screenings this year. Single tickets and discounted ticket packages will be made available. We will, however, offer a FinStream Pass. The Finpedia online film resource is available today on our website with the downloadable Fin program guide arriving on September the 1st. I would like to take a moment to give a special thanks to our suppliers, both corporate and government. As a not-for-profit, it is because of what you do that we can do what we do, and we humbly thank you. A big shout out to the staff and volunteers of the Fin organization who work tirelessly to ensure that each year this experience is better than the year before. This year we will all be behind masks, but still available to ensure you are having the best festival experience possible. We're back in cinema at Cineplex Park Lane in Halifax and online at FinStream. We are Atlantic Canada's curator of epic and unforgettable stories, and this year it's your festival, your way, and we can't wait to see you.
Go, go, go!
What about Tommy?
He's gone! Move it! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
We're back. Fin Atlantic International Film Festival. Your festival, your way.